Alright, so I am doing our evening walk. It is Saturday. Still, you'll get this tomorrow. So I just want to show you the progress that Bryn has been making. I know when you guys were here for the training session, she struggled a little bit just being in the plots and the sits off the place objects. So we've been working it all day today in the garage. Now I'm bringing it out here. I gave her the sit. She went into the plots on her own, and I'm okay with that because that means that's that mental off switch. I gave her treats, and now she's just hanging out right here. So this is great. You know, this is going to play a huge role when you guys are out in public and you just want her to hang out. You know, when you guys are at bars or like dog friendly places, at the Flying Saucer or wherever you guys want to go, you could just have her there, put her in the plots, and then go order a drink or whatever you guys want. You don't have to have her leash. I mean, in the beginning you can have her tied off, you know, just until you see that she doesn't run off. But you know, I don't have the leash on in my hand, and she's just hanging out here. So that's pretty cool. I wanted to show you guys that. Stay. Good girl. We have a car pulling up, so I just wanted to make sure that car doesn't come any closer to her, so I stepped on the leash just in case she got scared and tried to run off. But she did great. She didn't even get up for that. The first time I walked Bryn and she saw this cat, she freaked out and follow. She was just trying to pull towards that cat. And as you can see, the cat's right there. And I'm keeping Bryn in the follow. Leave it. Good girl. Follow. Good girl. And now she didn't even try to go towards it. I mean, she's kind of she kind of looked at it and was like, what is that? But she didn't react to it. First time she saw that cat, she started pulling and growling and trying to go towards it. So I just want to show you. Follow. I just want to show you how this training works. Now follow. And having her follow. Sorry. Sits. No, sits. No, sits. Good girl. And also her sits during a walk are getting much better. Break. Go party. So as I was saying, I just wanted to show you how this training works. Having her in that follow kept her from paying too much attention to that cat, from trying to run to it. So if you see something that distracts Bryn, you know, whether it's an animal or, you know, something that she wants to go to, just tell her no, leave it, and keep her in that follow. So she's too busy focusing on the follow and on the commands, so she's engaging with us rather than just trying to go towards another distraction. Getting ready to take Bryn to the park. I had her on that place caught over there. As soon as I got her off of it, she started pulling towards the Bronco. So I did a few of the follow drills, getting close to the Bronco and then moving away, just to kind of get her that mentality that she shouldn't be pulling, because if she pulls, we're not going to go straight in there. So now I'm having her just hang out here in the plots before actually, no, good girl, before actually letting her go in the vehicle. I just want her to not get used to pulling me every time we're going somewhere. So this is why I'm doing this little drill. Before we actually go in the vehicle, I'm going to get a little bit closer. I'm going to have her sit and just stay there for a bit, and then I'll allow her to get in. So just remember, if she starts pulling you when you guys are going somewhere, just turn around, do the little turnaround drills, do the circles, have her down, have her sit, whatever you want. But we're not going to allow her to pull us to the car. So I decided to bring Bryn to the dog park. Bill, or Bill Harburger Park, I believe. I'm not sure. Forgot the name. But as soon as we got here, I have it in the kennel today. So as soon as we got here, I popped the back open. I opened the kennel. I told her to plots. She was having a little bit of struggle with it, as you can see right now. Good girl. Maybe it's because, you know, the kennel is at an angle and she just keeps sliding, so she's not very comfortable, but it's okay. We gotta put her in those uncomfortable situations so she could work her confidence through it. And just like yesterday when I was doing the priming process in the I was doing the priming process in the parking lot of Home Depot. This is exactly what we're gonna do. And this is her view right now. This is the only thing she could see. We're not parked right outside of the dog park. We're like kind of in the playground area. But depending on how she does, we might walk to the dog park. You know, if she's doing good, if I feel like it's not too much for her, I'll go ahead and take her there. But for now, I'm just gonna let her hang out here for a while. I'm gonna have my coffee. I'm gonna let her take in her environment because it's pretty busy right now. So I just want to set her up for success. Just let her hang out. But she's doing good. She didn't try to bolt out of the back seat or anything like that. She didn't. As soon as I opened the kennel door to hook up her leash, she didn't try to take off or run away. So she's doing pretty good. And if you're worried about that, Jen, when you go somewhere, you could always tie her off to something like to the door or something, just to make sure she's not going to get far from you. And she's able to see people walking their dogs, so this is a lot of good exposure for her. Not sure how you feel about taking her inside of dog parks, but we highly advise not to. And I'll go ahead and explain that in detail when we start making our way towards there. And I'll show you how we go to dog parks. Good girl. So she hears all these cars passing, these people walking by, and she's not reacting to it. You want a tweet? You want a tweet, baby girl? Good job. Look at your kennel. She sheds so much. Did you eat it? Good girl. And then once I feel she's nice and comfortable here, I'm going to move her place cot down here to the ground, so she'll be able to see a lot more, just like we did yesterday at the Home Depot parking lot. But since yesterday wasn't too bad, it wasn't crazy busy. Today this place is really busy, so I'm gonna take extra time with her just doing this. So Bryn has been watching dogs pass by. One got pretty close, you know, passing by my car. She didn't react. She didn't try to leave the down or anything like that. So I think she's nice and ready. We've been here for maybe about 10 minutes. have the place caught down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and move her to let her do that priming process on the place cot. And if I move her and she's acting too crazy, then I'll just put her back inside the kennel. No, plots. No, plots. No, plots. No, plots. Plots. No, plots. Oh, you can do it. I know. Good girl. Good job. So I don't want her to get used to me coming in and her just breaking whenever she wants. So that's why even though I'm going to move her right now, I reset her into the plots. Break! Don't eat my food. Good girl. Run in place. Good job. Sits. No, sits. Eh, sits. No, sits. No, sits. Sits. No, sits. Good girl. So I'm gonna let her know she hears people walking by, so she's a little bit distracted. Good job, girl. And I'm not immediately going to put her in the gown or the plots. Let her kind of look around for a second. And you just see she's going crazy looking everywhere, but she's still on her place call. She's not trying to get off. Just looking back at the kennel, thinking if she should run in. Bryn, plots, no, place. Plots. No, plots. Come on, you can do it. Plots. No, plots. Good girl. And she's at a level 4 right now, and I'm probably going to go up to a level 5 just because I keep having to repeat commands and she's just not getting it right away. So that's telling me, she's a little stimulated, she's a little stressed out from her environment, so I need to go up just to be able to communicate effectively with her. No, plots. Good girl. Here you go, so you can see what she sees. Good girl. she's doing pretty good. I just want her to hang out here for a little bit longer. I'm going to do some circle drills around her, see if she'll break. No. Plots. Good girl. Yeah, I kind of thought she was going to break, and she did. Good girl. And she's just watching all these dogs pass by, but she's not going to get to go up to them. So I'm going to let her hang out here for a few more minutes, and then I'm going to start doing the follow drills out here. Not too far before we go into the actual park. So we're going to just continue that priming process in the parking lot, you know, along with all those drills, the follows, the sits, all that good stuff. And then when I feel like she's getting it she's nice and calm, then I'll continue making my way into the park. But if I try to get her to do all the obedience drills and it's just too much, I always have the option of bringing her back to her place cottage, just letting her hang out there a little bit longer if she needs it, get that priming process down. Now I'm gonna do the little obedience drills with Bryn here. And it's so important to do these drills whenever you go somewhere with her, Jen and Gabe, because it's just going to set you up for success. Like, I want her to be focused on me when we're here. I want her engaged with me. If you have treats, whenever she gives you that good eye contact during the follow drills or wherever you're at, go ahead and reward that, because that means she's paying attention to you and kind of ignoring her surroundings, ignoring everything in the background. Because that engagement is key. It's gonna get Bryn to understand that you're important. Obviously, Jen, she's pretty good with that. But you know, when you're out in public and there's like a lot going on, you definitely want her focused on you, not focused on everything else. Everything else is just kind of background noise. Follow. No. Follow. Follow. No. And she's pushing me. Follow. She's pushing me towards the park, because that's where she wants to go, but I'm not going to allow that. And she's letting out a little whine when I'm not letting her go where she wants to go. Good girl. Follow. Follow. Good girl. Good job. Hey, follow. Good job. And I'm throwing in a little bit of the hand so she can follow it. Follow. Good job. Follow. Sits. Good girl. Good job. Good job. Stay. Good girl. There's so many distractions going on right now. We have bikers, we have kids screaming, dogs pooping over there, and she's just hanging out in the... No! Sits! No! Sits! Girl, sits! Good job. I'm gonna wait for that good eye contact. Plots! No, plots. No, plots. No, plots. No, plots. No, plots. Good girl. Like I said, I was waiting for that good eye contact for her to go into the plots for me to give her that next command. No, stay. And she's kind of looking back at the kennel when she gets uncomfortable, but she's not trying to run in, so I'm okay with it. That will eventually go away as she gets more confident and she feels like she's okay out here. Good job, girl. And you know, whenever you're out somewhere, Jen, and it's like a dog-friendly place, I want you to always look around, make sure there's no dogs trying to come towards her, get in her personal space, because we need to advocate for her space. We don't want bully dogs trying to come over here and mess with her. Good job, pretty girl. You're doing so good. You're doing so good. Yeah, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Stay. So I feel she's pretty good. I don't think she's gonna need her dog bed anymore, so I'm just gonna not use it while we're out here. No, plots. No. Hey, no, plots. Hey, plots. No, plots. Nope. Hey, sit. No, come. Sit. So you can see she's thinking about going back on her place cot. She's uncomfortable being out here with no place cot. So I'm just gonna let her stay there. And this is going away so it doesn't distract her anymore. I don't want it being a hindrance. Stay. And I could turn my back on her and I know she's not gonna go anywhere. And if she does, I have that e-collar ready to go. Good girl, stay. Good job. And I'm over here, you know, putting something away in my car, and she's just staying there. So that's great. Obviously, if there's dogs running around, I'm like still looking at her because I want to make sure there's no dogs coming out to her, no people coming out to her. That shouldn't be. Good job, girl. You're so pretty. No. Sit. No. Hey. Sit. No. Sit. No. Sit. No. Sit. Come on. Good girl. She's struggling a little bit. It's okay. It's her first time out somewhere stimulating with all these new commands that she has. Follow. No. Follow. Good job. Follow. Follow. Good girl. Follow. Oh my goodness. So many cute dogs here today. No. Follow. Good job. Good job. Follow. Sit. No. Sit. Good girl. Plots. No. Plots. No. Plots. No. Plots. No. Plots. No. No. Plots. No. Plots. Come on. Hey, plots. No. Plots. So she's not listening, and that's at a 5. No. Plots. No. Plots. Plots. No. Plots. Come on. No. No. Plots. No. Plots. plots. Good girl. Good job. Come. Good girl. No. So I'm gonna start making my way into the dog park. No. And she's trying to go back into the kennel, but I'm not gonna allow that.
But dude, owners like underestimate.
So I just wanted to see you guys, let you guys see how you can use your environment to your advantage. There's picnic tables up here, so I'm just having Bryn place right here. There is a lot of going on back there, kids screaming and stuff, so Bryn is a little distracted by it. And also we have another training dog that Bryn has never seen before out here with his owner. So Bryn isn't really paying attention to Timber. She's just hanging out, doing her own thing. And this is how we socialize dogs now. We don't need them going sniffing each other's butt or, you know, just being in each other's faces, because that does nothing for Bryn. It's only going to cause more anxiety, because what if the dog that does go up to her is a mean dog, and she's going to get very stressed out. She's going to feel like every dog that comes up to her is going to be a lot of anxiety. So I'm just going to let her hang out here with the other training dog that she's never seen before. We're just going to take it nice and slow, let her hang out here for a while.
Whenever I see her rile her up, I was like, no, you will not. You will ignore her. You will not address her for however long I decide. Because she needs to be okay with you showing up. He's 6'5", like 300 pounds. He's a big dude. Big dude. Commanding presence.
Good job.
So I'm like, nope, you need to ignore her completely. And it'll be fun too. We'll make some like videos and we'll go over it too about like, and even if you want to have your brother, if he's available, come over when I come and drop her off or whatever, like. Because then I can go over like, okay, your 6'5" friend does come over. What does that look like?
And she's still watching all these dogs pass by, but she's just staying there. She's just staying in the plots. She's struggling a little bit when I try to get her to plots like on the floor, because there's just so much going on, but it's okay. It's her first time actually being out in public with me, and she's not doing bad, so I'm just going to work on it more and more at home, get her comfortable with doing that.
So I was planning on coming like Friday afternoon, evening, if that works for you. Yeah, that's perfect. Whatever's best for you. Because Saturday, I have like a non-profit thing all morning, and then just so I'm not like running out of time with you, I was gonna come up and just do it Friday night. Yeah, that's perfect. That way I can spend a couple hours up there, train inside, outside, have your brother, his dog come over, whatever you want to rep through. You know what I mean?
Good girl. So she's just staying in the plots this whole time, which is great. I'm walking around her, kind of trying to distract her, and she's doing great. Just watch all the dogs pass by.
Yeah, Bryn. Come.
Okay, so we are making our way through the park. We're off to the side of this main pathway, and I just wanted to explain the reasoning why. So say you're at a dog park or you're wherever you're at, you see a dog coming up off leash, running towards Bryn. You don't want that dog to be in Bryn's face or, you know, try to do something to her. So you pull off from the main pathway, put her in the sits and the plots, and just keep her there, do some circle drills. So this is what we like to do to get her ready just in case that ever happens, you know, because we don't want to do this when that's actually happening, because then she's gonna associate anxiety with that. You know, she's gonna take it as a cue, like, oh, something must be going on, because we usually don't do this. So if you practice this, she'll be fine when it actually happens. It's just gonna be training. So it's just gonna be training for her. We're kind of gonna practice before actual game day, if that ever happens. So we don't want it to be a cue for Bryn to stress out and be like, whoa, there's something wrong, because we never do this. So the more and more we do these drills, when that a situation like that actually happens and we pull off to the side and let her, you know, go in the plots, and then we do these little drills around her, she's not going to think anything of it. She's just going to be like, oh, it's just another drill that we do all the time. So always keep her on her toes. Good job, girl. And she is struggling out here with the plots. Just shows me we have to do more of those at home, off place objects. And you know, there's a lot going on, so she's in a struggle. And I've had her anywhere from a level 6 to a level 8. Level 8 when we first got here because the 6 wasn't doing anything to her. And now we have this crazy dog approaching, so I'm gonna go ahead and step on her leash just in case that dog goes towards Bryn, because she's probably gonna pick up on that energy and try to get up and do something. Good girl. Stay. No, stay. So I want to see what she does. So I'm not sure if you were able to hear that in the audio, but that dog started barking at the other dog that just passed by. So sometimes when you have a crazy dog that's pulling towards our dogs or towards Bryn, Bryn is most likely going to pick up on that, and she's going to react to it. She might break the down or something. It's like if you had a crazy person running towards you, you're going to react. So just be prepared for those moments. We'll try to mitigate as much as we can, advocating for Bryn's space, but some owners just don't care and don't pay attention to where their dogs are at and just give the dogs the whole leash, and their dog is pulling them everywhere. So this is why when you take Bryn out in public, you should be kind of looking around, seeing if there's anything that is going to distract her, or a dog that's coming towards her and pulling. Because now Bryn doesn't need to socialize with every dog. She doesn't need to let every dog go up to her, because it's not beneficial for her. So we're gonna keep making our way down. This is how we do dog parks. So we just hang off to this side, right by the entrance of it, or through the fence, where Bryn could see the dogs in there, but we don't actually go in. We never go into dog parks. It's a horrible idea. Can't stress it enough. I've actually seen a pretty bad dog fight break out in the dog park, and yeah, it's just too many unknowns in there. So this is how we show Bryn and all the training dogs what a dog park is. And we just never take the dogs in the dog park because we don't know what kind of disease they carry. And yeah, there's actually a dog fight just happened right now, and nothing's being done. We just broke it up. Dog got beat up. So that is why we don't go into the dog park. Dog fights happen all the time, and also a dog park just shows our dogs that we are not important, because what happens when you go to a dog park, you cut your dog off leash, let them run around and act crazy, and then they learn to associate that you're boring. Why are they going to listen to you? They're having a fun time out there. They're just partying, acting crazy. So you essentially lose value to your dog. They don't care about you, because why are they going to listen to you when they could just go in there and act crazy and have fun? Another thing is, you don't know what type of disease those dogs carry. You don't know if they're vaccinated or not. And yeah, the dogs that just got in a fight are still in there hanging out. Doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, you don't know what type of diseases all those dogs carry. So why are you gonna expose your dog to that? Also, these crazy dog fights. I mean, not every dog is meant to get along with each other. And now that dog just got beat up by another dog. So now they have to deal with that anxiety that comes with them, that anxiousness. They're gonna associate all dog parks with getting bit. And then that lady should not have brought her dog in the dog park if she has to have a gentle lead muzzle on that dog. Obviously, that shows you that that dog's not very friendly. But this is how we do dog parks. Don't go in there. It's gonna cause a huge dog fight. I just want Bryn to hang out here and see all that craziness going on. But we're never gonna step inside of a dog park. It's a horrible, horrible idea.
Then that's where I put.
Just wanted to show you how close we have Bryn to these new dogs that she's never met before, and she's doing pretty good. She's struggling with the plots still. It's okay. We're gonna work on it when we get home today. But I just want you to see how she could socialize with dogs that she never met before. But it's a training dog. Those are training dogs, and that's Alex's personal dog. So let's not just let her do this with random dogs, because same like the dog park, you don't know what level of training they have, you don't know their type of aggression. So I mean, obviously with your dogs at home it's totally fine because you trust them, they know each other.
That dog sniffed her, I gotta get her out of here. Yeah, I want to be like, let's just see what happens. I want Timber to be tolerant of that, because eventually that's how the muzzle comes off. Yeah. And that's how we teach her, like, even when a dog comes over and like lays on her, she's like not trying to act aggressively. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I think that's my worry is like not necessarily another dog, it's her reacting poorly.
So this is how she's doing. She's doing pretty good.
My brother was telling me he was watching her over a weekend.
Just watching the kids play, and we're right outside the dog park.
And she was just hovering.
We're making our way back to the vehicle. Follow. Bryn is pretty tired already, but she did pretty good. Follow. She did a really good, actually. There's dogs coming in and out of the dog park. She stayed neutral to them. There was one dog that kind of got a little too close to her, and she broke the sits, but that's okay. No, follow. She broke the sits, but it's okay. I just reset her. But yeah, I put her through some uncomfortable situations. She did pretty good. And now we're making our way back. She's pretty tired, so I'm sure she's gonna sleep good when we get back. No. Good girl. Follow, follow, follow. Good job. And if you see that she's pulling ahead, follow. You could always do those little step backs or circles just to get her to be right in your follow in your happy bubble.